voice. I'm going to try not to yell at you through the microphone. I'm Jennifer Vogel. I serve on our city council. Better? Okay, got it. I'm going to be speaking on infrastructure investment plan going forward, assuming that we stay a city after the upcoming election. I honestly feel like this is the biggest fight that we've done so far in our two-term is to keep our city a city. And I'm going to expand on that and the plans that we have going forward. Immediate actions. So we are now taking concrete steps with our infrastructure plans, which entails the evaluation of our current road conditions, the condition of actively repairing potholes. Some of you will see that we've already been doing that. We actually had a little bit in our budget to do extra road repairs recently. This initiative marks the start of a broader effort to use your tax dollars to enhance the quality of our city streets, making travel within Reno safer and more enjoyable for everyone. I don't know how many of y'all have been driving down the road and hitting bumps, your phone music, it's Bluetooth, and all of a sudden it starts skipping out, usually on the best parts, but we're working on improving that. We originally had hoped to begin this process in the next few months. Unfortunately, we've not found a vendor with availability prior to this summer. We have asked, we have some of our team is ready to start that, but when we ask the county, they don't have any time to help, at least far out into the summer. And that's with us doing the actual road repairs, not relying on only county to do it. At such time, we will undertake the resurfacing of the most deteriorated and highly trafficked streets of Reno with the goal of substantially increasing the longevity of our community's infrastructure. As far as long-term goals, in order to proactively advance our infrastructure agenda, we are committed to conducting ongoing detailed assessments of our road conditions, thereby ensuring that we make well-informed decisions on how to best utilize our tax dollars, whether to patch, to repave, or to defer for another day. We updated our short and long-term infrastructure plans by establishing an internal program to evaluate and assess street maintenance needs. So we have a team that will drive around Reno and determine what the worst areas are and which ones we need to address first. A key future part of this program will continue to incorporate direct citizen input. This is just the beginning of making Reno not only functional, but also an enjoyable place to live. So let's go on to money. So when we got elected into office 2 years ago, we discovered we had a major challenge ahead of us. We were not able to apply for any grants, loans, loan restructuring. We had to get caught up on audits, and they were several years behind, so we hired an outside agency to come in and start working on the audits. We're getting very close to them being completely caught up, and so I've been speaking with a representative on community grants and loans, loan forgiveness loans. So this would be what we would apply for as soon as the audits are complete. The reason this is so important is because we haven't really been able to do large repairs at all in this last 2 years, and we're so close to being able to start that and really make a difference for our citizens. We have a representative, his name is Jake McAdams, and he's given me an update of what we can do at this time, as soon as the audits are finished. So there's community development block grant programs. This is primary infrastructure program that small communities utilize for water, sewer, street, and drainage. Currently, This is a $750,000 grant with a 2% to a 15% match requirement. Reno has been pretty successful in this program over the years. It's a federal grant, federal HUD funding that's administered by the Texas Department of Agriculture. There's also the Drinking Water State Revolving Fund, the DWSRF. This is a loan program. It's through the Texas Water Development Board that can offer principal forgiveness. There's a benefit of doing this over a grant because grant money is tied up. Sometimes it takes a couple of years to actually access it, to actually receive it. With a loan forgiveness program, we would be able to apply, and if awarded the money, we would get it right away, which means we could start making large repairs going forward immediately. And as far as a principal forgiveness, that would be forgiven. So that would really benefit Reno. There's a D fund, that's a state-funded loan fund through TWDB. They have a slightly subsidized interest rate, but they do not offer any principal forgiveness through this program. While this is not a highly subsidized option, it can move a lot quicker than subsidized grant options as there's less regulation involved. Another option is the USDA. They operate a program similar to the DWSRF, but there's less loan forgiveness available and a less subsidized interest rate. But USDA can issue loans with up to 40-year terms. So these are just 4 of the options. There's also grants for animal control and many other infrastructure things that we need and things that we would like to bring back. Sorry, the wind's blowing my paper. We will have some more questions, take some more questions a little bit more toward the end, and I'm gonna speak again. So I'm gonna turn this over to the next person. Hector and Ed, do you want to speak on the water department upgrades? We got a little out of order, so I know that